Everyone, welcome back to E20 Zone TV on this Saturday morning. I hope everyone is all good and all well out there in the world. Today, I'm here to talk about Crysencio Summerville's return, Callum Wilson, Nicholas Fulcrug's injury, and what is going to happen on and off the pitch with West Ham moving forward. Before I get started, please do smash a like on the video. It goes a long way, really gets us out there. Please do subscribe to the channel. Also, more subscribers the better. Jump on the E20 bus, hit notification bell if you want to become a member of the channel. Check out the membership stuff. Bit of peace with West Ham over the last sort of few days, and a bit of no stress, no transfers, no West Ham, and it's been quite a pleasure. I'm not gonna lie, it really has. Obviously the break has come at a bit of a right time for West Ham. West Ham can really prepare for the next games coming up, and obviously with an international break we can do so. Now it's been a bit of a mixed bag one, because we've got an injury to Nicholas Fulkrug, right, a calf injury, which has ruled him out of the Germany side. And how bad is it? Who knows? But then there's also some good, and that is the return of Crysencio Summerville, a man that West Ham have desperately missed. Someone with pace, someone who can go forward, someone who's direct, and his impact against Nottingham Forest was there for all to see. I've always liked Crysencio Summerville. I've had many debates with people on Spaces about Crysencio Summerville, and people have always had the opinion he's like a poor Ben Rama. Do you know what I mean? He's nowhere near Ben Rama. Yeah, and I was a big Ben Rama fan, but he's nowhere near side Ben Rama's level. He's way beyond that, and we've missed him. We really do. I think he will suit Potter in the systems that he's going to try and play. But Cry's the guy. He simply is. He's the guy that could make West Ham tick and help us get up the pitch very, very fast, especially if we're playing a counter-attacking system against good sides. I think West Ham on the break have always been a good side to hit teams on the break fast, and Crysencio can do that. Obviously, it's been a bit of a mixed bag year for him, because obviously in January he started for Potter and then we never see him again until Nottingham Forest, which is a bit of a shame that we've missed him, but at least he's back, at least he's fit, at least he's ready to go. So I'm really, really pleased that Crysencio Summerville is back. Now we've got a problem at striker, because obviously Nicholas Fulkrug, as I say, has picked up an injury. Does Callum Wilson come in and save the day for West Ham United? The irony of it would be epic. Do you know what I mean? Everyone hates him. Well, vast majority of people dislike Callum Wilson. I dislike Callum Wilson to a point. Is he going to come and start banging goals in for us and shutting us all up? It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. The goal he took against Nottingham Forest was excellent, excellent header. His movement's very, very good for a centre forward, and maybe we have missed someone who's actually a natural centre forward who knows how to make them sort of key runs at key moments. Nevertheless, West Ham have got to be careful with both Fulkrug and Wilson, because now there is no transfer window. Now we've got nowhere to run. We really needed a striker in that window, and we never got it. And I was bitterly disappointed that we didn't, because a little bit more cover wouldn't have gone amiss. But I think Wilson's going to get his opportunity against Spurs. I really do. I'd be very shocked if Graham Potter goes with Nicholas Fulkrug again after the impact that Wilson made against Nottingham Forest. Now, how it's going to turn out with Wilson, I don't know. Right, I really don't. And he's a man that he's going to probably prove us wrong. But it is going to be interesting to see. If he scores the winner against Spurs, he'll become a hero in East London very, very quickly. But his impact in the games leading up to the Tottenham game, he has been a good impact sub. But can he do 90 minutes? Or can he do 75 minutes? That's a genuine question, right? And that's a question that I put to use in the chat also, right? Put your comments in. Let me know if you think he can maintain like that level of performance over a 70 minutes, 80 minutes period. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Now, to sort of round up this video, I want to talk about like on the pitch and off the pitch. First off, I'm going to start off with on the pitch. Potter has got to go and stick with his 4-3-3. because that's what I believe it was the other day. It was a 4-3-3 system that he set up with, and it worked. It simply worked. West Ham need to go back to being this counter-attacking side, yeah, with pace on either flank, sucking teams in, then hitting teams fast on the break. I'm gonna be disappointed if he goes to a flat five again. It was 5-3-2. I've got a feeling he does go back to a five though, because I think in certain moments he does things because of the situation. Now let's all go back to the Nottingham Forest game last Sunday. He has no like Nathan Guerre doesn't want to be there, so basically he's running really on three centre arms. He can't play a back three with three centre arms because if one of them goes down, then he's running out centre halves and he's shoehorning people into position. So he goes with a four at the back, and it worked. It simply did work. Mavropanos was excellent. Kilman was good. The fullbacks were good in Carl Walker-Peters and Malik Diouf. And West Ham need to be more on the front foot rather than on the back foot. West Ham are not a good side from coming back from losing positions. I've said it all along ever since Potter's been here. He's never won a game from a losing position since he's been here. And there's been times where we've been in the lead from a losing position and we've gave it away. And that's a mentality thing. That really is. But nevertheless, Potter's got to change, and I'm hoping he's going to change for the better, because the jury's massively out on this geezer. Some people don't want him here. Some people are like, give him a chance. We need to. Like, this is going to take a long time to sort of restructure this side. I'm of the opinion that he's probably going to get till Christmas to see where we're at. Yeah, and if we're in sort of mid-table and we're not in no danger of going down, I could probably accept a mid-table finish this year, considering the damage that is happening off the pitch currently right now, which I'm going to lead on to. To round this up, I've done a video last night on the West Ham Network, and we was talking about the situation off the pitch. I feel like West Ham have got two games where I'm hoping it doesn't affect their performance on the pitch. Crystal Palace on the 20th of September and Brentford in the middle of October. It needs to be done, right? This situation needs to be handled in a dignified way. And protests and the power of protest and the power of the media currently right now is the reason why I think the ante is going to start getting upped in regards to David Sutherland, Karen Brady, and all of them who own West Ham United. It hasn't been good enough off the pitch. The planning and the structure of this club is all over the place. And we are literally going from year to year with no plan of where we're going to be in the next 5 years. No one can really tell me where West Ham's going to be in 5 years. Right, we could either be at the top end of the league or top 6, top 8, or we could be in League One. Like, no one really knows at the minute. And I just don't feel like there's a plan in place. My only fear in regards of the protests is that when people do protest on the 20th and they get to them gates, if people decide to go in and watch the game, is it going to be hostile between them people and the people that are standing outside? I hope not. I hope not, because one thing we don't need right now is we don't need bad press from our own. That's the one thing we don't need, because it makes us look silly. Protest is good. The power of the media is literally killing this ownership at the minute, which is a joy to see. I'm not even gloating. I'm actually gutted that it's come to this, but I knew this was coming, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it pans out. Now, obviously, Spurs is coming up, which is a huge game for West Ham, right? At the LS, 13th of September, Saturday night kickoff, 5:30 kickoff UK time. We need a result of some note against them. If we go and play Spurs and we get run through, then questions are going to start to be asked of what is going on, and the anger is just going to start to build. Now, someone said it to me last night. They said, what happens if West Ham get a few good results? Does the fan protest sort of calm down a little bit? I don't believe so. This is not like any protest that I've seen before. I've seen protests where people have protested and then sort of stepped away. I feel like this is deeper than that. I feel like people are starting to say, you know what, this ain't right. We don't like the way you're running the club, and things must change. Will they change? I don't think anything's going to change overnight, but I reckon within a year, I don't believe Sullivan's going to be there. I've got a feeling Sullivan's going to sell up or hand his shares over to his son by the end of this season. Just got a feeling. Just got a feeling. Just some of the stuff that I'm sort of hearing and like just some of the stuff that is being that I'm reading and hearing. I've got a feeling that he's going to bail out this year because if the heat gets too much, I think he's a sort of person that'll have it on his toes and get out of there as soon as he can. And so should he, and so should Cameron Brady and all. Because I think I mentioned Sullivan quite a lot on this channel, but she's another vermin who needs to be thrown at the door and all because the way she conducts herself in regards to West Ham, like she's Lady Muck. Was it Karen Brady of Knightsbridge? Like Karen Brady of Cuntsville, mate. That's all she is. She's a wrong one, and the sooner we can get these people out the door, the better for everyone. For everyone. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. This is my sort of morning video for the weekend. I'll probably be back Monday or Tuesday to do like a have your say or something. But yeah, I'm happy West Ham are not playing. Yeah, but I shouldn't feel like this. I should be buzzing. I should be wanting to see West Ham play all the time, considering we've had pre-season. And it seems like the games come thick and fast, and then there's an international break. So, it's a bit of a tricky one. But nevertheless, right, we're on an international break. We're getting the players back. We've got Spurs coming up, which is going to be a huge game. And the build up to that, West Ham need to put in a proper performance. And will they? It remains to be seen. Anyway, take care of yourselves out there. Get this ball out of the door as soon as possible. bsout.co.uk. Sign the petition. Go and follow Hammers United and the West Ham Fans Advisory Board. Ironswork Alliance. Get on board. Get on the train and get Sullivan out of this door as soon as possible. Take care of yourselves. Have a good weekend. Peace.